Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Goddess Style. Today I am going to come back to you to talk about all things beauty and anti-aging. Now today's topic is actually inspired by an article I read yesterday on the Daily Mail, and it was talking about something that I've been doing for, I don't know, since for as long as I am really, for as long as I am this old, and it's about beauty and anti-aging. Now, I am going to be talking about this. Do you know what this is? This is a tongue scraper. Okay? So what has my humble, I don't know, a few dollars tongue scraper got to do with beauty and anti-aging? Well, yesterday's Daily Mail article was talking about, they were promoting a very expensive 13-pound tongue scraper, but it was talking about how having a healthy tongue is actually really good for keeping yourself youthful and keeping you young. So apparently it says here, let me just read again. Good oral bacteria produces nitrates in saliva needed to prevent aging. Now apparently when you scrape your tongue, you're introducing good bacteria to come in, and that in itself, in this very scientific thing, it actually keeps you young. The article's pretty long. So how does nitric oxide help keep you younger? It says here, scientists now say that aging is caused by 3 factors. As we age, the telomeres at the end of our chromosomes, which help our DNA replicate accurately, don't work as well. So it is about, you know, as we get older, we got more faulty copies of these things in our DNA, our chromosomes get older, our mitochondria and all that. So it stopped working as hard, and of course then all our cells kind of, you know, get slower and more damaged. And apparently when you scrape your tongue, you're introducing a lot of good bacteria into your gut system. As we all know, the gut is the second brain really, right? I mean, if you can think yourself young and slim and healthy and vibrant, apparently the gut helps the brain, the first brain, this is the second brain, the gut helps your brain to work just as well. So apparently, you know, this is going to be the next big thing in beauty and anti-aging. And I'm thinking, hang on a second. Tongue scraping is decades and, I don't know, millennia old, right? Apparently it's been done by the Indians, you know, the yogis, thousands of years ago. And I think in China too. My grandmother actually encouraged me, well, kind of forced me to scrape my tongue since I started to learn how to brush my own teeth. And in the olden days, you know, we didn't have such a fancy, you know, with a little holder. It was just a little metal piece, I don't know, from the junkyard or from my garden that she got with my granddad. And it basically, you know, you basically kind of just, you know, scrape your tongue down. She made me scrape my tongue because she says, very importantly, this is also in the data in the article, it talks about when you scrape your tongue, well, first of all, it apparently keeps you young. Second thing is it stops you from having bad breath. And for my late grandmother, having bad breath is as good as being rude. She thinks I'm being antisocial if I don't keep or maintain, you know, nice breath. You know, when you talk to people, she said it's very rude and very you know, ill-mannered to talk to someone when your breath is a bit, you know, whiffy. So she said to me, every morning when you brush your teeth, it's not enough to just clean your teeth from, you know, the sleep of the night before or from your breakfast or whatever, or when you go to bed. She says it's very important to also scrape your tongue because it keeps your breath smelling good. And I can tell you that there have been moments where, you know, I used to sleep over a friend's house without thinking that you're gonna sleep over, and in the morning you get that furry tongue feeling and you're just like, oh, okay, what do? I didn't bring my toothbrush. So I know it sounds a bit yucky, but you know, I've always got long fingernails, so when I go over a friend's house, I'm thinking, I can't brush my teeth, so I will take, like, you know, a face towel that they will give me. I will just use it to kind of clean my teeth, and I'll actually use my fingernails to scrape my tongue. Of course, I clean it first, and I use my tongue to kind of scrape I use my nails to scrape my tongue, and you know, and I don't really have that like whiffy smell, you know, that you get normally in the morning after like a night of eating curry and having drinks with your friends. So tongue scraping, besides keeping you young, gives you really good breath. Now the third thing they talk about in the Daily Mail article about why you need to scrape your tongue is also because it makes you have much better taste buds. And I really think this is one of the key to why maybe okay, I know my genes help, but I think maybe why I actually am slimmer I'm slim for most of my life is because it gives you a much healthier taste buds, so that you taste your food a lot better, a lot stronger. And of course, when you can taste your food, and of course I do take my time to eat, I don't rush, I don't eat junk food, but it also means that when you get to taste your food, you feel much fuller, you know, a lot quicker. So when you can eat nicely and you can taste your food and you chew it carefully, your taste buds really work over time, your saliva works, all the brain kind of like, ooh, we're eating, you know. So actually it helps you become a better eater, I guess, because you taste everything in all its sensation, all the taste, the spices, the salt, the pepper, so you don't end up using more just to get that taste in your mouth. You know, like a lot of people today use, you know, they buy ready-made food and there's a lot of junk in there, a lot of extra salt, a lot of extra sugar, and a lot of the time it contains MSG. I don't use any MSG in my cooking. I depend on all my spices to make the food taste tasty. Really? tastes good. So actually, by the time I'm done, after like, you know, half an hour of slowly chewing my food, I actually feel full really quickly, even though my portions are a lot smaller than I thought. When I first saw myself, it's a bit small portion, but anyway, so I'm digressing. So the next big thing in anti-aging is a tongue scraper. You can get this really cheaply on Amazon. I've been buying the same brand every time I go back traveling to Singapore. I buy this from our local Boots. I actually talked about the tongue scraper as part of my dental hygiene, as part of my dental health. In one of my earlier videos, I talk about how to save money on dental care. And for those of you who don't live in England, with free NHS and very cheap dental care in places like Singapore or the Americas where you have to pay a lot of money for dental care, you might want to check out my video. I talk about dental health. But anyway, let me know if you've been doing tongue scraping, and do you think it would, try it. Maybe if you haven't, try for just 2 weeks and come back and tell me what you think it does for you. Do you really think it helps you with anti-aging? Does it make you look young? Does it make you look fresh? Do you feel healthy? Let me know. I look forward to your response, and I will speak to you, I think, on Sunday for my Sunday live vlog. I might be coming from another location in southern Spain. And if you haven't already subscribed, don't forget to click subscribe and press the bell button so you'll be notified by email when I posted another vlog. And I'll speak to you very soon. Mwah, love you.